Hi, and welcome to the Unknown Secrets of SEVO website analysis, where we take one of your websites and we do an analysis on it. How does that happen? First, you go to e-webstyle.com. Over on the right, on all of our pages, you'll see a free website analysis form. Fill that form out, send that in, and if your name/website is drawn out of our lucky hat, we'll do a website SEVO analysis on your site. Today we are doing bottleless coolers, coolersmart.com. So go to coolersmart.com. We are working on the actual graphics of our podcast, so they're going to get better over time. When you first go to coolersmart.com right now, at least on this day, the first thing that pops up is like your initial reaction is that it's a bad ad gone awry. Really what it is Cooler Smart is saying that they'll be closed on Monday, October 10th for Columbus Day. Frankly, you don't need to do that on your website. If they come here and they click leave a message, or if they click instant chat with somebody and it says that you're going to be off on Columbus Day, or if they pick up the phone and they call you and your voicemail says that you're off for Columbus Day, that's enough. You just don't need to advertise that on your website. This is one click between your user and information they may want that you don't need. So let's go ahead and click X. I think it does a reasonable job. I think the end of bottled water, it'd be better to really choose one. Actually, I did watch your whole video, which is a nice video. I think probably could shorten it up a little bit. I think you choose one of the pain points of your clients. So if the pain point of your client, you believe the biggest one is, I've got to lift these big, by the way, what you do is you've got a water cooler that doesn't require the bottles, the big bottles. So if the pain point of your clients is, you want to stop lifting these big bottles, if that's the pain point, then that's got to be your selling point right here, right up front. I think you need to have your phone number. And one of the things that I really thought was, people think about water coolers and water bottle delivery in terms of a local service. You guys actually, I think, will ship anywhere, so you don't have anything that really localizes it. That's actually good, but you also don't have anything that expresses that you'll work anywhere. You really do need to make it clear that you can get water from Cooler Smart anywhere in the United States if that's what you serve. And that's absolutely not clear right now. For me, I see this and I think, wow, do they serve Houston? No, bounce. So you really want to make sure it's clear that you serve the entire United States and that there's got to be a quick graphic that explains that, and then really speak to the pain point. I think this bar right here is pretty interesting. It's a social media bar right at the bottom, powered by Wibbia. It's pretty good. It actually will show other people that's online. I actually think that's a pretty neat feature. And you've done a good job of actually including Twitter and Facebook pretty high up. I think you guys can do well with Twitter and Facebook. I think your challenge is potentially going to be that localization of your business, because I think water bottles, I think local. I don't think I'm going to hire a national company to service, or if I do, I want to talk to their local office, and you've got to bridge that gap on this first page. I would actually make it go green bigger, right? Because that's one of the pain points. People using bottles, these plastic bottles are reused, how safe it is. In fact, in your video, you talk about the fact that when you pull out the bottle, you have a bug that flies in while you're replacing the bottle, and you talk about the fact that what sits in the water is the place that the delivery guy holds all the time. So that's something that you could really highlight in a simple graphic on the front page. It's great, isn't it? They're doing a good job. Why go bottleless? I think that's good. I think these kind of things, actually this one and this one, actually I would really focus on this one and service anywhere in the U.S., right? Because those are the quick things that you want to hit, and I would put those above the fold. Granted, our monitors, has a small resolution, so these top three are probably above the fold. That's okay. Firewall, I frankly wouldn't use that, just because it speaks more to kind of technology. You're on a website, and I didn't even click it, so I don't know exactly what it. In fact, go ahead and click that. Let's see what that is.
It looks like they're kind of taking the same concept of the firewall
with ultraviolet kill the bacteria. In which case, you need a picture of dead bacteria, a big red line through it, to quickly explain that graphically. I do like the use actually of the instant chat with people, although you guys are offline right now. All right, let's go back. And here you could put request for service anywhere in the U.S. I mean, something that simple would be good.
I get the impression that these products, the coolers are being shipped.
Yes.
And so something as simple as we ship nationwide.
Exactly. Never depend on your water. Maybe that's one of the pain of some of your clients. Never depend on your water cooler delivery guy or water delivery guy again.
You go back to home, it pops up.
Yeah. And actually, they apparently have a partner company. If you scroll down, it's something Java. Yeah, that company actually has the same warning on it, which is a little weird. All right, let's go ahead and look at SEO Quake. We use SEO Quake to get a kind of brief overview or behind-the-scenes overview of what's going on from an SEO perspective on the website. First thing, the title: bottleless water cooler, water delivery, bottleless water cooler. There's no commas, there's no break. Really, I think you need to choose the target, the largest 2 or 3 phrase, potentially one, because it's so competitive. Choose that one phrase that you really want your homepage to be targeted for, and maybe it's bottleless water cooler, although that's not going to be as competitive as water delivery. That's something that would be highly competitive, and that's what I would focus my homepage on, something like that. Your meta keywords, really, again, Google doesn't use those very much. It does give us the ability to understand what you're going after, and frankly, you should be mindful that you are almost never going after Cooler Smart. You want to place well for it, but it's not something that you should put any effort towards. Point of use coolers, small water coolers, so you've got a whole lot of things. Now, big ding on your SEVO efforts. Remember that the meta description is the description that appears on the search engine results page under the link to your website. That's your first opportunity to sell. That's your first SEVO opportunity. So I do a search, let's just say I do a search for water delivery, and your website comes up, and the first thing I read is Cooler Smart Bottleless Water Coolers, an alternative to bottled water. I think too late you're talking about alternative to bottled water. You're 5 words into it before you're really expressing what you do. Go green, bottleless water, or something. There's something more impactful. In fact, that sentence, you should also have another sentence, because sometimes you can have more depth on a search engine result page. I just don't think it's quick enough. And it depends on your search term. Right here, you're really talking about somebody who knows about you. Hey, I typed in Cooler Smart Bottleless Water Coolers or Bottleless Water Coolers. In that case, you've got your keywords. That's good, but it just doesn't. It's not very impactful. I think you say ship across the country, serving the United States. Those kinds of things really help. You don't have a PR, and we have a theory about that. Your website's the age is 2000. Well, domain is 2001. Your links are not too many. You don't have a robot text file. You don't have a sitemap. Some of these things are going to be contributing to your lack of PR. In fact, your backlinks is going to contribute significantly to your lack of a PR. As we get into the actual text, there's 1,100 words of text. That's a lot. That can be great if you work it properly. And let's just skip all of the single, double. Let's go right down to the 4-word phrases, and we look at, Charles pointed out, safe hot water dispensing is a great long tail phrase for you guys. What I notice here is of your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 4-word phrases, all of them have a higher density than 3%. We usually say 3% is the outside, the highest that you actually want to have for any keyword phrase. Your PR may be dinged because it looks like you guys are keyword stuffing. And we did read the text on the front page. I have a hard time believing that front page is going to read very well with this density, with this kind of keyword density. Let's scroll back up. All right, that looks good. Let's go back to the page. Any other comments? You don't have a unique selling proposition. You don't say that you're cheaper than bottled. You don't say that you're greener than, you're not saying that you're actually greener than bottled water. You're not saying you're easier than bottled water. You're not saying you're not doing any good compare contrast with bottled water in your above the fold. Well, that's true. I don't see any CSS sliders. Wow. Where is your content? That's a little crazy. Okay. So you must have a CSS. It looks like you may have hidden content. That could explain your bad PR rating. Wow. That's bad. All right. Get that cleaned up. Make those changes, and I think you'll be closing more business. I think you'll be doing better with the search engines.
Add the phone number, indicate the fact that you ship nationwide, and definitely highlight the benefits of using a bottomless water cooler over the bottled water cooler.
Absolutely. Cool. Well, this has been a website SEVO analysis. Again, to get an analysis of your website, go to e-webstyle.com. Fill out the form that says free website analysis. Don't forget to check out our other podcast, which is SEO Podcast, Unknown Secrets to Internet Marketing. Until the next time, my name is Chris Burris. Bye-bye.